So hello! Today, instead of being in my room, today I am here in my car, and we're going to be talking about the differences that the storyteller chose to do between how he told his story about Rembrandt versus Caravaggio. It's two different artists, and even though they both had a kind of similar approach, both of them were very fleshy, both of them did art in a different way than to how most people wanted to, but the storyteller made Rembrandt's, like, how he portrayed his life a lot less dramatic than Caravaggio's, because Caravaggio was dramatic. As like in the last video I spoke about how the storyteller used dramatic lighting and the theatrical reenactments, and in this story there was a lot less of that. There was not as much dramatic lighting, and there was barely any theatrical reenactments, and that kind of goes along with the second question. So the second question talks about how the storyteller used both a combination of going to historical locations and using a little bit of theatrical reenactments, and just which one was more effective. And when he was doing Caravaggio's story, he did use a lot more theatrical reenactments because his life was more dramatic. But I feel like because Rembrandt's life was less dramatic, that the use of just historical, like going to historical locations, was so much more effective, because there's not much to show for theatrical reenactments. There's only so much you can do with his life, and it just really brought us back to that time period and really made us feel how he felt and showed the different locations. And I just felt like that was so much more effective than if he were to play out these boring scenes of Rembrandt's life as theatrical reenactments, especially because they're not that dramatic, and everyone loves drama. Just like Caravaggio's life, it's pretty dramatic, and this story was lacking that.